situation. There's also been this uncertainty and a certain amount of competition around IGAD. Generally, it seems Prime Minister Abiy doesn't favour the multilateral approach. Obviously, he's formed strong relations with some leaders in the Gulf as well. And so it all leads to this position where I think people in Nairobi, but also Kampala and elsewhere, are saying, well, we're not quite sure what we're dealing with here anymore. And then obviously, as you mentioned, the maritime dispute becomes an issue there. What I'm sketching out is something which I hope is temporary and is a result of the sort of shockwaves of this political earthquake in Ethiopia. And at some point, things will settle down. I would give an example of the Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam and the Nile dispute. Last year, Prime Minister said some things which suggested he wasn't fully convinced by the project, let's say.
Right.
Now, generally, the Ethiopian state, the Ethiopian Foreign Ministry, and the other ministries and officials responsible for this, very much back where they were in terms of staunchly advocating for the Renaissance Dam and its regional benefits.
It's due for completion in 2023, isn't it? So
something. Let's not get into
short term.
Let's not get into that debate. But the point is that there was something of a wobble last year. I would say maybe somewhat politically impacted or even motivated. After a while, things settled down and Ethiopia's back to where it was.
Right.
We've been historically disadvantaged over the Nile. This is our national interest. These are our demands. What are you going to do about it? To Cairo, there's been no significant shift on it. And I would like to think that regional relations, Nairobi and Addis, has not been problematic for many years. At some point, they will settle down and resettle.
So there's some institutional momentum there. That after the kind of the short-term stuff goes on, you think it'll sort of fit back to that sort of mould?
I'm not aware of core divergences on core interests here. Whilst there is clearly plenty of reasons for cooperation, whether it's on the Al-Shabaab continuing threat, or whether it's just on Somalia's instability, or whether it's on boosting trade and managing migration, all of these obvious things which necessitates regional cooperation. Those fundamentals seem to be more aligned with resetting rather than leading to some increasingly hostile relations between Ethiopia and Kenya.
Right. Well, on that, I guess, qualified positive note, I want to thank you a lot, Will, for taking time out of your schedule to talk to our listeners about this, and I hope it'll be the first of many such conversations over the next year in what's going to be a very interesting political calendar in Ethiopia. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for coming.
Thank you, Patrick.
Our thanks to Will Davison of the ICG. Thanks to you all for listening and for your kind words of support this year. Do please rate us wherever you get your podcasts, and head to theafricareport.com to sign up for our newsletter. Hope you all have a great holiday and see you in the next decade. It's going to be a big one.